Markus Leemet joins us on the heels of his first decathlon of the season, 7,351 points down in Georgia over the weekend. Markus, you don't get too many opportunities to do the full decathlon. I know you compete pretty much every week, but this is probably your only regular season decathlon of the year. And I know that's about where you were expected yourself to be, right in that 7,400 point range. So overall, you feel like it's a pretty good opener for you?
I think it's a decent opener. Obviously, I'm not very satisfied because I think I had a pretty decent decathlon going on, and up to the last three events, I kind of messed it up a little bit in pole vault and in javelin, so I let that good score slip away from me. But overall, looking my shape and my condition, I think I'm in a good spot right now. Yeah.
When you have so many different events that you've got to train for and prepare for, I got to think that's difficult to manage your time. You know, maybe there's some cross training in some of the sprints and whatnot, but javelin, shot put, long jump, high jump, pole vault, those are all in a lot of ways completely different events. When you have a couple, you mentioned pole vault and javelin that you want to work on before your next decathlon. Do you try to allocate a little more time to those, or you know, what's the strategy to making sure that you get those events where you want them without maybe losing a little bit of progress on some of the other events?
Yeah, exactly what you said. I think it's really important because in decathlon you're as good as your weakest event is. So we're definitely trying to catch up on pole vault and javelin and help them back up to the level where they used to be. But at the same time, you can't afford losing your great events. So you just got to mix and choose. And right now, going forward, the strategy is that I'll be competing in my week events, like in Tennessee and probably the next home meet. Mm-hmm. So that will definitely help me to be in a better position for the next decathlon.
Next time that decathlon comes will likely be the SEC Championship, May 11th through 13th up at Tennessee. Of course, you get your first look at Tennessee this weekend for Tennessee relays. Last year's decathlon, I know, was, I think, your best ever. I know it was a school record, up over 7,700 points. And of course, you had the same schedule last year. You competed at Georgia, then competed at SECs. What did you do over that month last year that helped you get to that mark at the SEC Championship? And how do you duplicate that this year so that you are 300 or 400 points higher when you get to SECs?
Last year at Georgia meet, my score was something around 7.3 also. But this year, I did feel that I was in a much better place, except those last two events where I had some technical problems.
Sure.
But going into the SECs, I feel pretty confident. We just need to get a little bit faster, and hopefully everything will fall in place. And like you said, last year, I PR'd 77.20. It's the school record right now, but I don't think that's my limit. And I think I can definitely improve on that, and that's the goal for the SECs.
And if you can improve on that, you'll almost certainly be headed back to Eugene for your third trip at the NCAA Championships. I know you're second-team All-American a few years back. Last year competed as well. I know you've got high hopes for this season, certainly to be in that top 8 and end your career as a first-team All-American. Not to get ahead of ourselves, but you know, what would it mean to you to be able to check that goal off before you leave South Carolina?
Yeah, I'm a senior now, so this is my last chance for that. Like you said, this is the goal for this year, and I'm definitely aiming to score big at nationals, and I want to score 8,000. And I know if I can do it, and if I do it at nationals, that will definitely put me in a place where I want to be.
Yeah, 8,000 would definitely put you in the hunt. Markus Leemet, coming off the Bulldog Decathlon, preparing for SECs and then hopefully nationals. Appreciate you making a minute to stop by.
Thanks.